I always provide caution to those who want to follow content creators that are constantly putting out videos promising a stock will 10x or make you a millionaire in a couple years. That is rare and that is gambling, because your hard-earned money should create wealth long term. And I've seen too many people follow those individuals. I did it once with Tattooed Chef and lost out money. Luckily, I invested a very small percentage. But that is just, it's flashy. It gets viewers, and it kind of creates this hope, like gambling, right? Like the lottery tickets. You see people talking about it, you hear about it, it's on the news, and you want to put $10 in to try to win $1 million or more, right? Well, that's how these content creators are with those 10x promises. And 99% of the time, it does not work. But there are stocks that do produce that. And that's when people see those stocks, those companies, and they think they could replicate it over and over. It's hard to do. But when one of those companies come by and presents itself and shows us that it can happen, I think it's good to look at it, kind of see what type of company it is. But there's no way, if you invested a year ago with the stock I'm about to talk about, that's up almost 1,000%, which is about 10xing in the last year, that you would know it would do that, right? You have to do your analysis. You have to look into a company. You have to have confidence that this company is going to be a high quality one and grow and provide returns to the investor. Now, if you did that with this first company, I applaud you. But what I'm saying is, don't just follow someone on social media that says this company will 10x and then just buy into it because of that, and do no research, put no effort into it. And also just don't follow that dangly kind of dollar sign saying, come over here, invest in this. Usually those people are just trying to pump up those stocks for their own benefit, and many people lose out that way. But the stock that has 10x in the last year, and analysts remain bullish on this stock, is APPLovin. Yes, APPLovin. Now, it's not McLovin, even though I love that movie, but APPLovin, this company is on a tear. Look at this, up 988% over the last year. And just in the last 4 days, because of excellent earnings, it's up almost 36% just in 4 days. Now, if any one of you out there have invested in this company over the last year, let me know. And I applaud you. Good job. I hope you made a lot of money. I hope you put more money in than just $10, because sometimes people do that. And you got to make it meaningful, right? That's why you want to research and become very confident in a company so you could put a decent amount of money in. So hopefully you put $1,000 or more. If you did and you got in about a year ago, you've made some great money. I'd love to hear about it. Now, this company, we go to their website. It says, connect with your ideal customers. APPLovin creates meaningful connections by empowering your business to bring ideas, products, and content to your ideal customer. Now, this company says when the right content finds the right person, users are more engaged and success comes naturally. So they access massive scale and grow your business by connecting you to audiences in-app, on mobile devices, across streaming, TV, and beyond, to over 1.4 billion daily active users, so your business can do more, accelerate faster, and achieve meaningful growth. They have powerful, flexible solutions for every business needs. So they have a lot of these solutions here you'll see, from app discovery so you can scale your growth with their AI-based advertising engine, to maximize your mobile app's monetization potential, to Spark Labs to drive marketing results with top performing creators, so on and so forth. I mean, there's a lot here, and you can go to their site and look at it, but they provide innovative technology that's always learning, always improving, and this company wants to expand at a global scale. I think that's what's making it such a amazing performer, is they're dealing with AI, they're dealing with advertising, and they're doing it on a global scale, and they're very successful. There are a lot of businesses already with huge success stories of using APPLovin and growing their business. So APPLovin is using, again, AI to help with advertisements, which are two big things in the market today. You think of Google and their success. Well, APPLovin is taking it to a whole nother level. So with this company and them just reporting earnings, they reported earnings per share of $1.73, with beating expectations of $1.24. Net income in the quarter more than tripled to almost $600 million from $172.3 million. That's a huge jump. And also, revenue jumped 43%. That is amazing growth. Now, this was all fueled by improvements and expansions to new categories for its Axon models. Now, APPLovin being so successful, it's one of the biggest names in the AI space. Whether you know it or not, now you do. And over the past 12 months, it's returned that almost 1,000%. Now, it expects first quarter revenue of between 1.36 billion and 1.39 billion. So it's moving into the billions now. And like I said, analysts are bumping up the price targets of this stock from $300 into the $500 range just overnight. This is why I don't think you should ever follow price targets. They're good to look at. They're good to utilize as one small tool of your tool belt. But analysts can change overnight, and they can go up like we just saw massively, or they can go down massively. What you really want to depend on is your research in a company and your ability to kind of look into the future and see this company has a wide moat, and it'll get wider and wider. They'll create that ecosystem, and APPLovin is doing that. What an amazing opportunity this would have been if I would have got into it a year ago, or you. But that's why we want to continue to research companies to see where the opportunities are. I'll show you my portfolio at the end and what opportunities I've taken of recently and what stocks have done really well for me. Not up 1,000%, but pretty solid. Now I just want to talk about a few honorable mentions. We have Carvana. This company is up 426% over the last year. They have been killing it as well. And this is one that I think took the market by surprise. And it took me by surprise too. I just did not expect this company that delivers these vehicles. It's just really doing a good job. And so let me know again if you invested in this company a year ago. The next one that is surprising too, because a year ago, nobody would be investing in this company, or a couple of years ago because they had bad PR, but that's Robinhood, ticker symbol HOOD. And this company's up 387%. And I will say this, I don't do most of my trading on Robinhood, but I do hold one small position because I like the app. It's very useful, user-friendly. It's easy to navigate through, and they just do things right. So I can see why Robinhood is doing well, because when you get into their app and their ecosystem, you just go there. I invest money somewhere else, but I do my research and I look at that every day to look at stock price movements on Robinhood, not my other investing platform, because it's just the technology's not with it like it is with Robinhood. And I think many can say that too. And lastly, Palantir. They are up 373%. There were a lot of people that talked down about this stock out there, but you'll see here, this stock has been roaring. It's been actually doing really well financially. Of course, a lot of these companies are very overvalued, so just be cautious. Don't think you can get in now and just continue to replicate these hundreds of percent year after year. Be cautious that a lot of these companies can be up due to hype and just overall sentiment, but there's downward potential now, and that can be massive downward potential, so just be careful. And lastly, I just want to show you my stock performance, my portfolio. This portfolio is up 36%. So yeah, I'm not talking hundreds of percents, except for Amazon, which I'm very proud of that investment. And it's a big holding of mine. It makes up almost 15% of my portfolio. So I've more than doubled my money, which is a great success story. Yes, I've only held it a couple years, but that is fast growth to me. Of course, other companies that I'm very proud of are Microsoft. It's up 71% for me. S&P Global, they just announced earnings, had great earnings, and it's now up 50% for me. And Health Equity, one of my newest stocks, is up 45%. Now, I've only held this one for less than a year. It'll be a year in I think, March. So to be up 45% in less than a year, that was a good call on my part. I did my research. I did my analysis. I've been promoting this stock over the last year, saying it's a buy. This company just has a huge future. I'm so excited for this stock. And then my newest holding, which I just bought about a month ago, is ASML. And it's already up 11% there, so up over 10%. And I think that one has great long-term growth in its path, and I'm very excited. So let me know if you have any questions with this portfolio. But again, I thought this would be a fun video to kind of just go over and show you these companies that have just had massive success. And with investors, that is something to look at and kind of analyze and see why these companies are doing so well, and maybe take a few things and then apply that in your research on other companies. But again, warning, do not follow people that constantly are promising certain stock will 10x, invest all your money today, because I've seen too many people, including myself, lose money that way. Instead, do your quality research on companies that are of quality. Give it that time, give it that patience, and you'll reward yourself. Just like my portfolio, I'm seeing some great performance in the companies I've done deep analysis into, and I will continue providing you that analysis and presenting you the companies that I think are of high quality so you can decide if you want to invest in those or not. And also, it'll just help you take a few tools to look at other companies. So share with me if you've invested in any of those companies that are up 3, 4, almost 1,000%. I congratulate you on that if you have. Otherwise, share some other success stories of other stocks that you've been in that have rocketed up. And let's share that success. Let's share ideas of other stocks so we can all get ideas and maybe pull some on our own watch list. This is a investing family. We're all here to become wealthy. So we'll see you soon on Mark Arnold's Finance. Happy investing, everyone.